Welcome to another eye-opening hope. Today we'll be looking at the topic, does God care about our health? First, we need to know that an unhealthy body cannot serve God the way He commanded us to serve Him, and an unhealthy mind cannot make intelligent spiritual decisions. But does God really care about our health? The Bible states it like this: whether therefore ye eat or drink or whatsoever ye do, do all to the glory of God. 1 Corinthians 10:31. That means we cannot eat any and anything and drink any and anything as a Christian. We have to eat and drink to glorify Him and not ourselves. But why is that so? What? Know ye not that your body is the temple of the Holy Ghost which is in you, which ye have of God, and ye are not your own? For ye are bought with a price. Therefore glorify God in your body and in your spirit, which are God's. 1 Corinthians 6:19 and 20. So our body was created to be a temple for God to dwell in. Also, it shows us that we are not our own, for we are owned two times by Him. One, by creation, because He is the one who made us. Two, by redemption, because it is He who sacrificed His life for us to redeem us back to Himself. Here is a great example of a healthy lifestyle.
Well summoned for you, Mayo.
Why would they only take 10,000 of us and leave the rest of our people behind?
Yes. Look at who they've taken. The scholars, the princes, our military leaders, and our families.
It's the Babylonian way of conquest. You take away the leaders, and the rest can easily be governed.
They've changed our names, hoping we'll forget our God and our clothes, so we'll look like them.
They've changed everything about us. We need to make each other a promise. Never to become like them.
My brothers, such a promise is worthless, for we are but men. What we need to promise is to always love our God and be obedient to Him. And in so doing, what we become on the outside will not matter.
Set it here.
Lord Steward, please allow me to ask, what is this meat? Where is it from? And how was it slaughtered?
The cattle are from the king's herd. They are fattened along the river and strangled before the altars of Marduk before their flesh is carried to the kitchens. The swine are from the king's pens. They are fed on choice food. And it is rumored the king's executioner laces their feed with the entrails of his victims, so that the king's chosen may feast and grow strong on the flesh of his enemy. It is considered the greatest of delicacies.
To some, perhaps, but not to us. We are forbidden to eat it. For the Almighty has commanded us, the pig is unclean. You are not to eat their meat or touch their carcasses. Nor can we eat anything sacrificed to gods other than our own.
But the king cannot, he will not change the customs of his hall to fit your wishes. You must know this.
We will not ask him to.
But you must eat. I have been charged with your well-being. If you are seen to be wasting away, I'm afraid of what my lord the king will do. He will have my head.
And we would not wish it so. Therefore, put your servants to the test. For 10 days, give us nothing but vegetables to eat and water to drink. Then compare our appearance to that of the other young men who eat the royal food.
10 days.
10 days.
And if, after that, your appearance is found wanting?
Then we will do as you wish.
So he consented to them in this matter, and proved them 10 days. And at the end of 10 days their countenances appeared fairer and fatter in flesh than all the children which did eat the portion of the king's meat. Thus Melzar took away the portion of their meat, and the wine that they should drink, and gave them pulse. As for these 4 children, God gave them knowledge and skill in all learning and wisdom. And Daniel had understanding in all visions and dreams. Now at the end of the days that the king had said he should bring them in, then the prince of the eunuch brought them in before Nebuchadnezzar. And the king communed with them, and among them all was found none like Daniel, Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah. Therefore stood they before the king, and in all matters of wisdom and understanding that the king inquired of them, he found them 10 times better than all the magicians and astrologers that were in all this realm. Daniel 1:14-20. My question is, do you think it was possible for Daniel and his friends to accomplish this without the help of God? No, they walked out by faith and God rewarded them through their faith. So their diet paid off because in all matters of wisdom and understanding, they were found 10 times better than all the magicians and astrologers that were in the king's realms. Now pertaining to Daniel and his friends' diet of pulse and water. What is pulse? Pulse comes from the Hebrew word haziro, meaning seed or grain such as barley, wheat, rye, and peas, etc. The word pulse means leguminous plants with thin seeds, that is the legume which is called a pod as a pea pod or a bean pod, and the word is commonly applied to peas or beans. The Hebrew word zeroim would properly have reference to seeds of any kind. Then it would refer to plants that bear seeds of all kinds and would be in no means limited to pulse as peas or beans. Seed, herbs, greens, and vegetables can also be included. So you have 4 food groups. 1. The whole grain group. This group includes brown rice, oats, barley, millet, and products made from whole grain. Whole grains are filling with little fat and no cholesterol. 2. You have the legume group. This category includes peas, beans, and lentils. Legumes are hearty, high-protein foods with a low glycemic index. They are rich in calcium, iron, and cholesterol, low in soluble fiber. These will drive down your weight, blood sugar, and cholesterol. Number 3, the vegetable group. The green vegetable asparagus, broccoli, spinach, kale, collards, and many others are packed with iron, and except for spinach, high in absorbable calcium. Orange-colored vegetables are loaded with beta-carotene, a cancer fighter. For example, carrots and yams. These foods are loaded with vitamins and minerals and are very low in fats, and like all plants foods, they have no cholesterol. 4. The fruit group. Fruits are loaded with vitamins and they have no fats or cholesterol. Nearly all fruits, apples, bananas, blueberries, cherries, oranges, peaches, and most others have a low glycemic index. The exceptions are watermelon and pineapple. Note the similarity between these groups and God's original diet: grains, fruits, nuts, which constitute the diet chosen for us by our Creator. These foods, prepared in as simple and natural a manner as possible, are the most healthy and nourishing food. And God said, Behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree in the which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat. Genesis 1:29. That was God's intended diet for all men. A properly nourished body is healthy, free from disease, and is able to honor and properly worship the Creator when we feed on the plant-based food. He causeth the grass to grow for the cattle, and herb for the service of man, that he may bring forth food out of the earth. Psalms 104 verse 14. So God only created man to eat that which comes from the earth. So you must not live to eat, but eat to live. You should make your food be your medicine, and your medicine be your food. For if you can trust a doctor or a nutritionist to tell you what to eat, what about the Creator who created the body? Isn't Him the best person to take advice from when it comes down to your health? Also, many persons has the belief that protein only comes from animals, but that is a myth, for protein is not only found in meat. The best protein is found in plant-based food. Meat is second-hand protein, not first-hand. What did the animal eat to give them protein? Plants, fruits, of course. Look at a gorilla. What do they eat? Just fruits, leaves, nuts, etc., all plant-based. Also, look on the elephant. What do they eat? Just the same plant-based diet. Look on the buffalo. What do they eat? Just plant-based diet, and they are big and strong because that is the food God has given them to eat, and they stick to that until they are locked up in pens and have to eat what the farmers give them. What do you think will happen to us if we eat the food that God has given to us? we would be better off, we would be strong in mind and everything. A righteous man regardeth the life of his beast, but the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel. Proverbs 12 verse 10. God's purpose was never for a man to take the life of an animal to consume, because there was never to be any death, because God created everything to live forever. He that killeth an ox, as if he slew a man. Isaiah 66 verse 3. And why is that so? For that which befalleth the sons of man befalleth the beast, even one thing befalleth them. As one dieth, so dieth the other. Yea, they have all one breath, so that a man hath no preeminence above a beast. For all is vanity, all go unto one place, all are of the dust, and all turn to dust again. Who knoweth the spirit of a man that goeth upward, and the spirit of the beast that goeth downward to the earth? Ecclesiastes 3:19-21. Every moving thing that liveth shall be meat for you. Even as the green herb have I given you all things. But flesh with the life thereof, which is the blood thereof, shall ye not eat. And surely your blood of your lives will I require. At the hand of every beast will I require it. And at the hand of man, at the hand of every man's brother will I require the life of man. Genesis 9:3-5. This is where the first time God gave man meat to eat. Every living thing here means clean animals, birds, and fishes, not unclean. But there was a consequence. Verse 5 said, and surely your blood of your lives will I require, at the hand of every beast will I require it. What does this mean? God saw that the ways of man were corrupt, and that he was disposed to exalt himself proudly against his Creator, and to follow the inclination of his own heart. So the Bible stated like this: and God saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually. And it repented the Lord that he made man on the earth, and it grieved him at his heart. Genesis 6 verse 5 and 6. So that's how he destroyed man, because man became so wicked. So he permitted that long-lived race to eat animal food to shorten their sinful lives. Soon after the flood, the race began to rapidly decrease in size and in length of years. The evidence is found in these texts. And all the days of Methuselah were 969 years, and he died. Genesis 5:27. This is the longest a man ever lived. After the flood, look on the big decrease. After the flood, the days of our years are 60 years and 10. And if by reason of strength they be 80 years, yet their strength, labor, and sorrow, for it is soon cut off, and we fly away. Psalms 90 verse 10. So we are given 70 years to live, and if by strength we will go 80 and beyond 80. So according to God's words, he wants us to be healthy. No wonder why Jesus go about healing and making people whole, because a healthy mind would have a healthy spiritual life. So he says, bless the Lord, O my soul, and all that is within me. Bless his holy name. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and forget not all his benefits, who forgiveth all thine iniquities, who healeth all thy diseases. Psalms 103, 1-3. God wants you to be healthy so that he can open your insight on spiritual matters. He wants to broaden your intellect in his will so that you may have a better spiritual experience with him. But he not only wants us to be healthy, he wants us to prosper. Prosper financially, prosper physically, and prosper in our spiritual life. Beloved, I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper and be in health, even as thy soul prospereth. So God wants us to be healthy physically, for if you are sick, you cannot praise him as he wants you to. He wants you to prosper financially, so you can provide for yourself and family the necessities of life. But more so, he wants you to prosper spiritually. But to achieve optimum health, each of the 4 dimensions of life depends upon the correct working of underlying health component. And first, you have to have a healthy body. Second, a healthy mind. And to lay the foundation for all creative expression, you need social interaction, and also you need spiritual insight. These are the balanced development of all. If you have the balanced development of all 4 of these integrated aspects of life, result in optimum health, long life, and inner peace. So if you have a healthy body, and a healthy mind and social interaction and a spiritual insight, it is the best thing to uplift you spiritually, long life, and give you inner peace. But health isn't just about what you're eating, it's also about what you're thinking and saying. For hunger is the first element of self-discipline. If you can control what you eat and drink, you can control everything else. Your diet isn't the only thing that contributes to your health. It isn't just what you put in your stomach. It's also the things you intake from TV, from society, the books, or whatever you choose to be influenced by throughout your day. The people you associate with and the conversations you partake in contribute to your health just as much as the food you eat. So choose wisely, think positively, exercise daily, eat healthy, work hard, stay strong in Jesus, worry less because you are blessed, dance more, love often, and you'll be happy. For progress is impossible without change, and those who cannot change their mind from that which is not good for them cannot change anything. So God is pointing us back to an Eden diet. Just as He take Israel out of Egypt and put them on His special diet, manna, and they were crying over the flesh pots of Egypt, it is the same example we are following. If you don't practice an Eden diet from here, how can you live in Eden? For no one will be killing and eating animal flesh in Eden. The wolf and the lamb shall feed together, and the lion shall eat straw like the bullock, and thus shall be the serpent meat. They shall not hurt nor destroy in all my holy mountain, said the Lord. Isaiah 65 verse 25. So even the lion, which was a carnivore, now become a herbivore, because he will be eating straw. And God shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death, neither sorrow nor crying, neither shall there be any more pain, for the former things are passed away. Revelation 21 verse 4. So there will be no more death in Eden. So this is the reason why you have to practice from here. It was once more another eye-opening hope. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe, hit the bell so you won't miss out on my upload. Like, share, and comment below. Peace.